Hoo-hoo! Ha-ha! Hoo-hoo! Huh. 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 Ah. Huh. Huh. Ha-ha! Ah. Ooh. Haha. Huh.
Pinoblar, wiki kebetinashi. Viva vore Jörgen Novide. Jag varnar va. Korrekt.
Florib Essenoi, Brainum Dubma. Kinkubu Koiba?
Wadida.
Oh.
I will vine Zaphis. Yanabi Stulain. Kasana Oglay. Sushi. Naboma. Rabatsa Yibo. Snibara.
Oh, yo-yo.
Tibo Manza Zimonis Arrow.
Homophobe.
Wabarani Charib.
Muchi
Zabris Cathara.
Dasmikos
Darva.
Karasa. Funchil Bratsa.
Shibi Yaba.
Flurba.
Brihe Gane
Pene.
Benu.
Gobi Gob. Shabe Simonis Arrow. Suli Suli.
Suli Suli.
Oh. Yeah. Ha.
Oh. Joe Baba. Floof Goff.
Oh.
Gabahorn. Unik Snow.
Oh, yes.
Mushka Garul.
Oh, sure,
Mushka
sure.
Mipim. Oh.
Ifu Kemba.
Hey, Bruges.
Zatorba.
Oh.
Baringo.
Rena, Torba Seche, Midaf Wednesday, Kimba, Kim Braz Booba, Prince Bay, Bona Fran.
That and Grab.
Oh,
Grelmeep.
Yibs.
With him ball. Bob and
Oh,
Nat.
Suflo.
On Chibi. Sunday.
Oh, Gosha.
Cabot Bene.
Oh.
Goimel
On
Chomp.
Jim.
Gomip. Wavu. Ruskan
Oh.
Lapima. Muchi Pichi. Babane. Bobi Ibsa Bibdo.
Frick, Brome Musa, Abu, Frieza, Krink, Zar
Twist.
Boy, Slufa, Pelsla, Kazooie, Raven, Plus Wanu, Steve, Pick a Flip,
Sul Sul. Chobop.
Yes.
Sabine Saquinario Sabart.
Neve.
Free
Big
Verona.
the hep. What's the next nurgle? Penthip a bevo. Seneca. Belindi.
Aha! Yib Saquinario. Dissipate. Nafin. Skisna Ploshi. Perugi Payun. Taruga. Pinkoba Sheshere. Zagluna Tweeds.
Cababine.
Zisamba.
Boymel chomp gomip.
Chopper? You see you loud. Nivana. Puna de Roy. Obish de Bor. Obisha. Free Mona.
Spama. Flume. Apalachaba.
Chill.
Laimana Jasapa. Vobao. Zuma Forb.
Suli, Suli.
Suli Suli.
You.
Bon and Grabby. Oh, Yibs.
Oh, Yata Velk Shirsha. Oh, Vine Flemen.
Wim, Saquinario.
Oh. Dag Dag. Insula.
Suli Suli.
Oh. Huh.
Suli, Suli.
Yafa. Zulfib.
So sorry about that, friends. Just now realized I didn't have commentary on for the whole video. My microphone is wonky and it likes to go out occasionally. So, what I was saying was, hi, I'm Ragdoll, for those of you who don't know me. And I am creating a line of occult sims. This ghost sim is next in line of plant sims, mermaid, witch, fairy. We're gonna create vampire and werewolf. Servo or robot. We're gonna do an alien sim. And we have a whole bunch of others already created that we have the fairy, the plant, witch, and we created a tiny house for the mermaid on the beach last week, and everything's just, you know, coming together nicely. We might have all of these characters interact with each other later, all of the occult sims after they're done. But if I missed any occult sims that you would like to see, please let me know. Please tell me, because I didn't know that there was like a robot type occult sim, which is kind of different. I also didn't know there was a skeleton one that went with the jungle pack, so I'm gonna have to look into getting that one later when I'm a little more financially stable. It's not really a necessity, but I would love to see it. We can create one that sort of looks like a skeleton sim anyway. I created Jack Skellington with like the face paint and things like that, but it would be neat to see the actual occult sim. I was doing a whole lot of talking to myself through this whole video. Telling y'all all about how I did not know like that we could create a sim and create like the ghost sim and create a sim mode, you know? Didn't realize until I saw like the little cause of death thing, which was funny. So, I don't know. Now he has like his own little ranch house. The reason we chose Death by Chicken for our sim, where did he go? Was because he lives on a ranch. It said he was clumsy. Are you headed home, sir? Yes, go on home. And I just thought it would be cute if the area he lived in was also like what did him in, you know? Poor fella. So this is his little ranch style home. He needs ethereal sustenance, which I wouldn't figure a ghost would need to eat. I wouldn't figure that would be one of the things we would be doing, but okay. Interesting. I wasn't even sure if it was gonna let our sim buy real estate since he was a ghost. So I was just kind of not prepared for this video at all. So sorry. I feel like I should have given him a companion, like either a girl sim or a boy sim that he could talk to, you know, just somebody, live or ghost, you know, just so he had a companion. Do y'all see the little chicken in his chest? Like, he was done in by a murderous chicken. That's his cause of death. So he forever has like a little chicken in his chest. I would like to get a little house, like maybe a haunted house full of other ghosts that we have. That could be fun, actually. I have another ghost that died of pufferfish. And is that a cabinet to change clothes? It is. I think that I have on testing cheats, and if I do, I can bring a sim from the gallery to move into his house with him. And she has like a puffer fish. Yes. Cannot. No. I would have to go back in and put it in full edit mode. But we might move that ghosty in with Dominic here and give him somebody as a friend, you know? Or we could save it and put her next door. I would love to have a house full of ghost sims, though, so that we could see what each of them does and what, you know, what their little quirks are. Like, I know that the pufferfish one can help save a life of somebody, I thought. I don't know. I would just love to really get together a whole bunch of these sims and figure out what they all do. I know if one of them interacts with a vending machine, the one that was smashed by a vending machine, it will smash them again. Like, I don't know. I would just love to really see what all of them are. I think it's interesting that they each do something different. Is he getting upset at the television? I'm trying to get a really good look at this chicken. This murderous chicken. I wonder, like, what happened. You know? I tried to get him to talk about it, but he didn't wanna. So, I don't really know. It's funny to me. Like, what happened? Apparition cleansing is another thing. So, he needs to sleep and have a shower. So, it's pretty much just like regular sim. You just take care of them like you would normal sim. If we get a burglar, though, can we possess the burglar? That would be amazing. Come on, burglar. Oh, that would be fun. Can we possess a burglar? Well, I think this one is maybe going to be a little bit shorter of a video because I really thought there were going to be other little tricky things that I had to learn for this sim. But I do think we're going to put a whole bunch of ghosty sims in one house next time and see what we can come up with. Alrighty, so I guess we're gonna save this one. We're gonna save it, exit to the main menu. And I'm gonna create a couple of ghost sims to live in a house next to him. And maybe they'll become friends and stuff and he'll move in with them. But just a couple of ghost sims that are different types of deaths. I don't know. We're gonna make it really random and really quick. Okay? Alright, we'll take this lumberjack looking dude. And his name is Orson. McCracken. Orson McCracken here. Alright, come on, little dice. Randomize. Randomize the fate of our sim here. Come on. I wish this controller wasn't so sensitive. Mean, romantic. No. No. Squeamish. Snob, horse lover. I don't know. I don't know if that's him. Hates children. He's a slob. And child of the islands. He doesn't really look like a child of the islands, you know? Hot-headed, loves the outdoors, and is a good person. Sure, that kind of seems like. We'll go ahead and make him athletic. He could be a bodybuilder. What does your clothing stuff look like, sir, other than this first one? Sure, love it. Great. Perfect. Wonderful. Okay, we'll let him have whatever his style is. I just didn't want any inappropriate outfits. You know, we keep it kind of kid-friendly over here most of the time. Okay, so Orson McCracken here. Perished from being crushed by a Murphy bed. Doesn't seem like our fella here. Death by anger. He is a hot-headed sim. So, death by anger it is. Does he have any special characteristics that I can't really see right now? Oh, he has like a burning inside. Okay. All right, Orson. Sim from the gallery, yes. My library. We could just put Higgins in with our other ghost if we wanted to. We're gonna merge our ghost. She passed from pufferfish. She forever has a little pufferfish in her chest. I'm really curious to see what this affects with our ghosty sims here. But I do think that I'm gonna bring him from the gallery and put him in with our other ghosts. I think that'll be a much better, like a big, huge haunted house. How fun is that? We're gonna merge. Yes. Okay, so death by murderous chicken, pufferfish, and hot-headed. Let me see if I have a sim in the gallery that I think we could use for one of ours. Okay. I have Poison Ivy. And we could have her be like Death from Cowplant. Which would be kind of funny to me. But let's go with... I haven't used these, I don't think, except for like in a city build. Let's go ahead and merge these two girls in. Two fully created Sims. And we're going to give her cause of death. Let's say maybe she's an influencer. Death by embarrassment. I don't know. I'm just really curious to see what happens there, you know? And her sister Luna. I don't know. What would the death by Murphy bed, like what would your superpower be then? Death by laughter? Death by killer rabbit? This sim provoked a killer rabbit and paid the ultimate price. Oh, she has a little bunny. Death by killer rabbit. Really? Okay. What about you? What did we... Death of embarrassment. So does she not have like... You know, the guy had like a fiery kind of inside. Is she just sad a lot or what? How many Sims is it we can have? Is it 6 or 8? Let's find another group from the gallery and see if we can add them in. We'll have a couple of ghost Sims from our past here. Let's grab a couple of fellas. I'm trying to keep it pretty even. And we'll just have a big old haunted house. Right? Okay. And let's have you be death by electrocution. Oh, he's got like little electric bolts. Oh, that's really neat. I like the show Ghost. I watch it often. And it really cracks me up. And this kind of reminds me of that. Should we give them one person that can talk to all of them? You know, he could have death by falling from heights or drowning. Death by laughter is still one we haven't chose, I believe. Death by poison is what I'm curious about, and death by meteorite as well. We might have to have 2 different haunted houses to get everybody in here. I don't know exactly how many it's gonna let me have, but we're gonna go ahead and keep going until it says no. I would just really love to see all of them in a house together. I know I have a couple more groups of people. I think I'm almost at my limit though. I think it won't let me have many more. So I'm thinking like 1. I don't think it's gonna let me merge both of these. No. Yeah, I only get 1 more sim. So let's see here. She already looks kind of scary. I really like her. She was just, I had new eyes, new things to try visually, you know, to make a A sim, like what kind of sim would use those eyes is what I originally thought, but I really like the way she turned out. I think she looks great. I think she is gonna look really freaky as a ghost. I do believe she's a spellcaster, and like death by poison, maybe she poisoned herself by accident, or death by spellcaster overload. Overload ghosts are valid targets for magical interactions, including duels, training, and more. Like that for her. She's all sparkly. How cute is that, y'all? I like it. That's adorable. Okay. Let's save them all together. Oh my gosh, look at our character of ghosts. Love it. Love it. Now we're gonna need a bigger house. We're gonna need something ginormous. Where should we live? Maybe they were all on a reality show together and passed away in different ways on said reality show. Maybe they live in the city. Because we do have like a different kind of, like a big group of everyone, you know? How much money do we have? Well, 3-bedroom, and there are 8 ghosts. I think that might be our best option, but let's just take a look. I think we can't afford a lot of the lots. I'm trying to move us in somewhere within our budget. Somewhere nice that we can afford. And I think that 3-bedroom over there is gonna be our best option, really. And it's pretty big, you know? So that's a 2-bedroom. That one's occupied. So it was this one? No, that one's a 2-bedroom. Come on now. Was it this one? Yes. Okay, that looks like our best option, really. We would have... Yeah, let's go with furnished, and I'll update the items in there accordingly. We're gonna need 8 places to sleep. So we're gonna have to obviously build some walls and things and make this apartment a little bit different than what it already is. Okay, everybody is settling in nicely. I think that we should give them each a bed at least. These two are chilling out together in this room, so maybe they won't mind being roommates. And let's go with smaller beds that won't take up as much room. She's sitting on that one and I don't want to just yank it out from under her. This is supposed to be a 3-bedroom apartment though. That's 1 bedroom and the bathroom. Well, I can put another wall over there for sure. Can fit another bed along this wall. And then if I make a wall here and have another entranceway for the bathroom, we can have an extra bedroom there. I think we're gonna get it just to where everybody has a bed, and then we're gonna play this one later together and try to see like what happens with all of the different types of deaths and things like that. I think that would be kind of interesting. So if you're interested in this kind of thing and you want to see like what they do and things like that, then join me next time. I would appreciate it. But yeah, we're gonna explore this occult just a little bit more. Really interested in it. Oh, maybe a couple of these from like the jungle kind of living. Apparently I already had the Jungle Adventure one, I didn't realize. Huh. Well, alright. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 beds. Let's put 3 in one room and I will create smaller rooms later. But this gives everybody a place to rest, at least for now. And then we'll come back in here later and see what everybody's doing, how everybody's getting along with each other, if it's problematic to have all of these ghosts that died in different ways. I know one of them can affect the electricity, so I don't know. We'll see. Very curious to see how they all behave together. Thank goodness we found a lot that they could all afford together too. Alright, if y'all are interested in this kind of video, join me next time and we'll probably be exploring this one a little bit more before we go into creating vampires and werewolves. And we'll probably create a couple of those together too, to have like, you know, instead of just one sim in each house for each occult, we might want to give them a companion maybe. Hope you all have the loveliest rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining me. If this is the kind of thing you enjoy, please don't forget to leave me a like. It helps me know what kind of content you would like to see more of. And if you're new here, please subscribe. I'd love to have you back around and we'll play some more Sims, possibly some Animal Crossing, things like that together. I'm live every Sunday through Thursday usually. Until next time, friends, have the loveliest day.